Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. I did do a makeup look with this look, but I just had to talk about this movie I just went to go see. All right, so I went to go see Obsession. Now, as someone who's like, I consider myself a diehard romantic, I do love, and I love to see people in love. However, this is not that, okay? First of all, let me brace you. Spoiler alert. Lots of spoilers in this review. I'm going to try to keep it brief, but I don't know what the fuck I just looked at. I don't know what I just watched. So, Obsession, it is a 2026 film. I think it just came out last week. Actually, here, one second. All right, I'm back. It is my apologies. It came out 2025. It is a American supernatural psychological horror movie. I'm glad I went to go see this. So first things first, I took a mental health day from work. I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a mental health day. I'm going to do my makeup. I'm going to go to the movies. I had some other things I wanted to do, but I didn't get around to doing them. It's like 5 o'clock in the afternoon at this point. It's hot outside. It is ridiculously hot to the point where my face was dripping down my face. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go home. I'll worry about this later. So the movie opens with this guy, Baron, and basically turns out he's pouring his heart out to this woman. Turns out it is him practicing because he's got this huge crush on a mutual friend named Nikki. He's talking to his friend Ian about it. And, you know, Ian, being a man, the girl who he was rehearsing with was actually a waitress, and she's like, oh, you know, bring her favorite candy and flowers and, you know, the things that she likes. And he's like, no, you should bring up the fact that y'all used to call her Freaky Nikki. Okay, the first fuck up was listening to a man about what to do about a girl that you like, because you should have just listened to the girl, the waitress. She has some great ideas, because that's the same shit I've told people before. Like, maybe you should go ahead and buy her favorite flowers, you know, show that you pay attention to her. Long story short, it didn't happen that way. So he gets a call from her, and she says, oh, hey, no, I just dropped my crystal necklace down the sink. And he's like, he gets the brilliant idea, I'm going to go to a store and get her a new crystal necklace. Well, instead of getting a crystal necklace, he finds this little thing, one wish willow stick. You make a wish, snap it in half, your wish comes true. Well, Baron, guess what he does? He wishes that Nikki loved him more than anything in the whole wide world, and anyone in the whole wide world. Yeah, buckle up, bitch, because it gets real interesting after this. So, this movie was just, it was a lot to process, because you have her and this obsessive behavior. She didn't want him to be away from her, like almost like, you know how some people are like, oh, I want to live under your skin. This was that, but like times 100. Like, she was insane the whole time. I'm like, bro, you fucked up, you messed up badly. Like, you need to, I don't know what you need to do. At some point it gets to the point where she's even self-harming herself. She ends up, like, they're at a party and they're playing like I guess truth or dare, what's it called, the tower thing with the brick, Jenga, truth or dare Jenga. And Barron's is kiss the person to the left of you. Well, it was their mutual friend, I think her name was Monica. And instead of letting him kiss her, Nikki goes like this, grabs Monica's chair, drags her away, and gets in Monica's place so Baron can kiss Nikki instead of kissing Monica. The way it was a bit of a drag at first, because I'm like, it's not, I can't even, like, the first I'll say 5 minutes is like a little draggish. It was a little draggish, but after that it kicks up a notch. So perfect example of her weird behavior. This bitch, literally, he wakes up in the middle of the night. He scans the dark bedroom, doesn't see anything. He's like, Nikki, where are you? I'm here. Why is this bitch in the corner, in the dark, watching this man sleep? I was like, sir, you in danger. You are in danger. Get up out of there, sir. Get out of there. Like, no, you don't understand. This girl will kill you. And every time he tries to like pull away from her, she is just obsessive, like, oh, I'm sorry. She'll do like weird, crazy-ish, and then immediately apologize for it. I feel like this is in a way an allegory for like a narcissist relationship, where a narcissist will do things, gaslight you, all these different things to you, and then apologize like it makes it okay. It's not, but that's a different discussion for a different day. So we finally get to the apex of this, the climax of this movie. And he goes out, he gets another willow, the little stick thing, and he goes to his friend, he's like, I need you to make a wish that Nikki doesn't like me or whatever. His friend instead, Ian, I wish for $1 million. Snaps it in half. $1 million comes raining down. He's just sitting there like, thank you so much. This is not helpful. Oh, I forgot to mention, there's a part where she bashes Monica's face into a steering wheel. So at some point, Monica, there's a whole backstory about like she's been trying to get into like art colleges and she's been getting denied, and she finally got a letter from a college that she really wanted to go to. She hits him up, I got some things I need to tell you. You know, can we meet up? I'm coming to your house. She comes to his house. Before we know what's in the letter, here comes crazy bitch. She takes a brick, throws it through the window, breaks the window, proceeds to bash Monica's head into the brick that she laid on the steering wheel repeatedly until Monica's head caved the fuck in. So yeah, it was at that point I was like, oh, you got a fatal attraction on your hands. No, you need to do something about that. That ain't right. Because at this point, I'm like, I done had some obsessive exes, you know, but I don't think I've ever had anything that obsessive. Yeah, no. So yeah, and then it gets to the point, apex, long story short, Monica dead, Ian dead, and he still has one of those willow sticks in his possession. And I think the goal was to get her to wish she didn't love him anymore or something. I couldn't quite remember. Long story short, she does. So he goes into the bathroom. He's got a gun. He's ready to, he's ready to end it all. Instead, he swaps out for sleeping pills. He's gonna OD. So just as he takes a bunch of pills, he's about to make himself vomit them back up when you can hear that it's an audible click. Like you can see the switch in his demeanor. He gets out the bathroom, sees her, she's bloodied, and she's just smiling. Very unnervingly, by the way, and they're looking at each other all bashful, like, yeah, you just killed 2 people, but I love you, you love me, it's okay. They start to embrace, and then the pills kick in. So it's obvious, it's implied that she took that one wish willow and wished for him to love her. It kicked in. Unfortunately, so did those pills, and he dies. He ODs in her arms. The best part of all of this nonsense is she is crying, she's hysterical, she's reaching for the pew, she's ready to take herself out, and it's like, she wakes up, like she's looking around, she's hysterical and she's crying, and that's when the credits start to roll. Well, the camera pans down to the TV and then the credits start to roll on the TV. That was a lot to take in. That was a lot to effing take in. It was one of those movies I feel like I need to watch it a couple times just to kind of get a good understanding as to what I just watched. It was definitely one of those, I'm like, you know what? Being single ain't that damn bad. It's really not. It's not that bad. Because, oh my God. This girl put that man through the ringer. Like, oh my God. I was scared for him because I'm like, you need to do something about this. This girl is just insane. So, so that was a great way to spend my couple hours, $10.73 at the movie theater, and that was totally worth it because that was an insane movie. Thank you to my friend Demi for letting me know about that movie, because I went off of his review. He was like, it's amazing, you gotta watch it. I'm like, okay, cool. Some of the themes I picked up on, definitely it reminds me of like a narcissistic, toxic relationship with Nikki acting as the narcissist, but it also a deeper, if you surface level, that's what I'm getting. Beyond that, we have basically a woman who's lost all her autonomy, because there's one part where she's sleeping and he's talking to her, but she's talking back, but it's like the real Monica that he's talking to, and she's like, please me, I don't want to do this, it was never real, da da da. And I guess that's when he kind of comes to that realization. There's themes of she's lost her autonomy, so she has no control of what she's doing. It is the spell that is making her do all these crazy things. And so when she finally wakes up in the end, you're like, oh my God, she really just murked two people. The guy who supposedly loved her, he gone too. And now she's got to deal with the aftermath of a man's very selfish, if you think about it, really, really selfish motivations. Because all he really wanted was for her to love him. But at the cost of what? His sanity, her sanity, their friends, because she killed two of their friends. They're not here no more, The film, all overall, I definitely would like to watch it again. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Great jump scares. I'm taking a point off because, unfortunately, a baby cat, it's not a baby, but a cat did die at the beginning of the film. I could have gone without seeing that. That part was just unnecessary, but woo, child, that was a whirlwind. I know this review is a whirlwind because I was bouncing all over the place, but that movie was a whirlwind of emotions. Look, don't be forcing people to love you. Don't be making wishes. Don't travel roads that you do not need to travel. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Hell, just woo, girl. Okay, anyway, or guys, gays, whoever, but yeah, that, ooh, okay, that was a lot to take in. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about that movie. I was stuck between seeing that or Backrooms, and I decided on Obsession because lately relationships have just been my whole thing. But yeah, no, I will, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go decompress because that was a lot to take in. And in the meantime, I hope everybody has a great one. It is the beginning of June, which means Pride Month. I think you will probably see some rainbow looks from me, but I also plan to recreate a couple of old makeup looks on this channel. At any rate, like, subscribe, share. Love you guys. Whew, make good decisions. Love you. Bye.